Derrick Henry was running back 4 last year, 349 rush attempts, 1,538 yards, 13 touchdowns, 33 receptions on 41 targets, 398 yards, 0 touchdowns through the air. Thoughts on Derrick Henry?
Still a top 10 back. I think he slides out of the top 5 this year, but not for lack of trying. It's just his efficiencies have gone down as the offensive line has gotten worse in Tennessee. But they have him for one more year. I fully expect them to ride him till the wheels fall off and then kind of let him go off into the sunset. Like, I just, redraft leagues, yeah, I'll take a stab at him. Sure. I mean, if he's going at the right spot and I can get him at RB6 or 7, something like that, I'll take a stab at Derrick Henry. I'm okay with that. I'm not reaching for him. The touchdowns are the big bonus, 13 touchdowns. I think that number is probably going to hold pat. Like, they just don't have enough offense in Tennessee. And he's going to see a ton of red zone carries. So, you just hope for a couple of those games where he goes ham and really kind of pushes your team over the edge and can win you a couple weeks in that spot. But, if I'm drafting Derrick Henry, I'm okay with that as my top running back. But I'm going to make sure I have a really good number 2 just in case this is the year he does kind of take that natural regression of running backs and starts to slide back to the pack.
He's still good, right? And they're still going to feed him the football. And, he is going to get his. And I do think that he finds the end zone again, double-digit times. And I think it's closer to 15 than it is to 10. So, you have to think that they are just going to run the wheels off of him because that's what Mike Vrabel wants to do. There's also kind of the looming question of, when do they make the change at quarterback? But Derrick Henry's kind of quarterback proof, right? Like, it does not matter. It doesn't matter who's going to be under center because they will literally just try to run the football down your throat.
Yeah, I'm in on Derrick Henry, right? He's kind of coming off the board running back 7 right now. When it's all said and done, I've seen the ADP on him as late as 20th overall there. So you're talking well into the second round there. So absolutely, this is a one that you could absolutely start your roster with, like a Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, follow that up with the Derrick Henry, and then follow that up in the 3rd and 4th round, really try to build your roster with a really good start there. Not going to surprise me to see Derrick Henry get 340 carries on the ground, another 1,500 yards and double-digit touchdowns. Like, I think that 5 is probably pretty close to where we'll see him, maybe 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there, but definitely top 10 type of finish in here. And this is one that we saw last year when that line really wasn't working all that well, that we saw Derrick Henry used in the passing game far more than we ever have, to the point where they were getting it out in, space for him to, not necessarily have to deal with them with a loaded box and all of that, and let him, get outside and work a little bit without having to face 8, 9 guys right there at the line of scrimmage. So I think we'll see him do all right. And I think we'll see a very good production year out of him.